What's up guys, it's your girl Anna. Here are the top 10 guest characters that have to be in Mortal Kombat 11 based on community votes and hints taken from Ed Boon's Twitter. First on the list is none other than Michael Myers from Halloween. As you may know, they've recently had a Halloween movie released this year with the original main character from the movie, so it won't be surprising to see Michael as a guest character, also because he's most likely to have the same type of gameplay as Jason did in Mortal Kombat 10, so it makes sense to have him. Next is Ash from Evil Dead, also highly requested by fans and is anticipated to have a Leatherface style gameplay because of that deadly chainsaw. And then of course, Pennywise from It, also highly requested and expected by the majority of the NetherRealm community. He's sure to bring a fresh look to the Kombat pack and would be awesome to have him as a guest character, so I vote yes. And then we have Pinhead from Hellraiser. If he makes it to the guest list, you bet that we will see some unique gameplay coming from him with all those needles in his head and with all that twisted mind. It would definitely be great to see something different coming to Mortal Kombat, and the community agrees. Next we have Doom Guy or Doom Slayer from awesome action-packed bloody first-person shooter Doom. One of my favorite classic games. I really hope that it makes it, and we've witnessed Ed Boon exchanging tweets with the Doom account on Twitter, plus they're both celebrating their 25th anniversary, so I think it's definitely possible that we'll be having Doom Guy as a guest character on one of the combat packs. Next up is none other than Spawn. I think it's pretty safe to say that Spawn will 100% be in one of the combat packs. He's been highly requested by fans since MKX, and we expected him to be added in Injustice 2, and when that didn't happen, he's now expected to be in MK11 due to his high blood and gore violent content, and also due to Ed Boon hinting at him several times on Twitter. It just fits, it makes sense, period. And I really hope that we do see him this time. I also made a video about him a couple times, about him being in MK11. Make sure to check that out. I'll put the links in the description below. I think you will enjoy it. And then there's Neo from The Matrix, who has also been teased from Ed Boon and mentioned a couple of times. I've seen so many videos about him being in the next Mortal Kombat game and about him being added as a DLC, so I guess a whole lot of people want to see him in there. I think it would be very fun to have him in, especially since they did reference The Matrix in one of the Injustice 2 dialogues.
You must have swallowed the red pill.
Completely different Matrix.
So I wouldn't be too surprised if he did make the list. Next is Judge Dredd from the action-packed movie. If he makes it in, I expect his playstyle to be very similar to Red Hood in Injustice 2 because he just has that kind of swag to me with his gun and his choice of clothes and armor and everything, so would be very nice to see some cool gameplay coming from him. And then there's Buffy the Vampire Slayer, who has also been hinted at several times on Twitter by Ed Boon, infamously in polls that did result in the addition of characters from those polls, but she never made the cut. We've seen Hellboy, Raiden, Sub-Zero, Starfire, Black Manta, and others added to DLC packs thanks to Ed Boon's poll on Twitter, but Buffy never made it, so this time she'll be a likely candidate. And last but not least, the Terminator. Just like the others, the Terminator has been hinted at before and included in polls, which makes me and a whole lot of others think that there is a high possibility that we might be seeing this cyborg in the game. And that's the end of my list for the top 10 guest characters who have to be in Mortal Kombat 11. Let me know your thoughts below and who you want to see as a guest character. And as usual, if you liked the video, give it a big thumbs up, share it, and subscribe.